Hi, this is Steve Pierce with Framework Productions, and in this season of Adorama Beyond the Sound, we're going to take you through most everything you need to know about recording live audio, working with multiple cameras at a time, lighting for a live setting, plus directing, editing, and all the post-production techniques associated with working with live events. This is Adorama Beyond the Sound.
Remember what these are: ME64, MD41, NT3, KSM 105. I'm going to talk you through some of the microphones that we're using for the shoot. One of the things that we had to keep in mind as we're pulling microphones from the shop order is that we've got 3 different bands, and each band's got 3 different songs. So we need a wide selection of microphones so that we get optimal coverage in each situation. Here, I've got a Sennheiser ME64. It's a pretty standard pencil condenser. Now, what that means is that it's gonna require phantom power. It's gonna give me a brighter sound than a dynamic microphone. I imagine I'm gonna use this on a lot of the cymbals on the drums. I'll also be doing a lot of drum overheads, cardioid pickup pattern, which of course means that it's rejecting from the back, getting a pickup pattern from basically all around here in the cardioid shape. I've got a Sennheiser MD41. I love these as tom mics. I don't use them too much on live gigs, but for studio, it's great. In a situation like this, where it's all about the sound, I really love it. It really gives a full sound for rack toms and floor toms and things of that nature. Here I've got a Neumann KMS 105. This is another cardioid microphone. This is a vocal microphone. This actually I haven't used before, but I'm really excited to see how it sounds. Neumann, everyone knows, is a world-renowned microphone manufacturer, and I'm just really excited to see and hear how smooth this thing's going to turn out.
You're never really running, but you're never really home. Rise up, need it, feel your body light.
I've got a Sennheiser E604. I actually happen to love these things. These are clip-on percussion microphones, really great for drums. This is gonna go on our snare drum. It gets out of the way of the drummer. How many times have I had a drummer knock on my snare drum microphone because it was a little too close to the center of the batter head? One of the things I actually like to do is bring it down and around like this and get really close to the head. But you see that this is where it's gonna attach to the rim. So that's gonna be really far away, but still gives me the adjustment power that I want. So I'm aiming right at the center of the batter if I'm going for a deader sound, or a little closer to the rim if I want something that's a little more resonant and ringing. Here, I've got a Rode NT3. This is just another really great general purpose condenser microphone. It can be a handheld vocal, it can mic a guitar, it can do really a pretty broad array of different things. In our particular case, we're gonna be micing a hi-hat with it. So here I've got an AKG C414. This is absolutely one of my favorite microphones. It's just so versatile. So on the front face of it, you can see that I've got 4 different pickup patterns. I can do this either in cardioid, hypercardioid, I can do it in omnidirectional, or figure 8. I mean, I've used this before for a mid-side setup, which is when you have 2 of the same microphone or different microphones, but one in a figure 8 pattern and another in a cardioid pattern. Gives you a really great stereo image that folds down to mono really nicely. In our case, and people will call me crazy for it, I'm gonna use it on my kick drum. I like how it looks visually and I love how it sounds sonically. Behind me, we've got a Rode Videomic Pro Plus. This is a really cool microphone with a bunch of onboard features. It's a battery-powered microphone that's obviously intended for exactly the sort of purpose that you see it in right here, grabbing on-set cam audio. But it's got filters on it, it's got a high shelf boost to make that sound a little crispier so you can get more sibilance and a little more presence in your sound. It's got a low-cut filter on it, it's got pads, it's got gain settings. You can do actually a whole lot of different features directly on the microphone on the back of the panel. These right here are Shure SM58. They're great microphones. They last, they're road tested, they sound great. There's even a video of one of these things being buried underground, and they dug it up a year later and it worked fine. Little secret, industry secret, these are actually the same exact microphone as the Shure SM57. If you just take the head of this off, it's an SM57, folks. We've got one band that's gonna have 4 backing vocalists, and we're gonna get 4 of these on all of them. It's gonna just sound absolutely perfect.
Make them hear